Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So I have a brand new product from my new collection, the Toybox, and this is the Sleigh Bells ring die set. So it's this beautiful sleigh here. It's lovely and sturdy because I've layered up the sides. So as you can see, it doesn't wobble around, and there's plenty of room in the top here for some treats. So I've got some gold coins here, and I've got some what are these called? Candy canes, there we go. And at the back there is this tiny little hidden drawer here, perfect for putting in a gift card. So make sure your recipient knows that there's a little drawer there with an extra goodie in the bottom for them. So this will also take in a couple of flat things as well, like some extra gold coins too, so you can pop those in there. And this die set comes with all of these lovely intricate trellis dies as well, so you can decorate it and get really creative. We've even got this beautiful feature at the front as well. Okay, so let's move on to showing you how to use this die set and how to make this lovely sleigh. Okay, so I'm going to be making mine out of a lovely like purple, and I'm going to go for like silver accents as well. So I've got two pieces here of A4 card. This is 220 GSM. I'm just grabbing out the dies. I've just tipped them out into a tray like this so I can just find everything really quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut these at the same time. By that I mean I'm just going to do 2 layers at the same time. Okay, so there's the first 2 done. Again, this will fit through a standard die cutting machine. However, because I want to make multiple cuts as I go, I'm just going to make the most out of my A4 sheet of paper or card and just use my big die cutting machine for this. Okay, so I have some lovely layers there. Okay, so each side of the sleigh is going to have 4 layers of card, and this is the quickest way that you can get these cut out rather than running it through 8 times. Okay, so let's pop in the last 2. I should have given myself a little bit more space there. I'm sure that will be okay. Okay, so these sleighs are mirror images of each other, so that's why we have 2 separate dies. And again, you get the mirrored images for the trellis as well. So just pop all of these out and match them up. Okay, so this is our only waste from this section here. Okay, so what we can do now is we can glue all of these layers together. So I'm just going to use some glue here. This is Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear. Okay, so I've just put on the last layer. So these are super thick and sturdy now, so they're going to make really nice ends. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to be using silver. So I have these 2 dies here. These fit inside here. So these are going to be the mats for inside the sleigh. And again, they are mirroring images. So I've cut those 2 out of silver. And then we have these 2 here as well. So I've cut these 2 out of silver, and then we can just pop those over there and then run those through the machine. So for this I'm just going to quickly just use my Big Shot. And because this is an intricate die, I'm just going to run this through 4 times. And then all you've got to do is just pop everything out. So just take extra care where we have these swells here. Because I've run that through 4 times, it should fall out quite easily. If you have a brush, use one of those, or a pokey tool if you need to. Okay, so we have our 2 trellises now, so we can glue those on. Okay, so I would also like to have some silver on the bottom there for the blades. So this is really easy to do, so you can use these same dies as well. You just need to grab yourself some silver mirror card here. Okay, so I'm going to run this through the machine, so I'm making sure the top section here is in the silver section, and then this section is all right there. And then all we've got to do then, after we've die cut that out, is just to trim it down and then glue it on. Okay, so they're ready to go now. So let's start with the next section. So I have 2 already cut out here. Let's just tidy up there. Push it all aside. Okay, so here we have the long section. This is going to be, let's grab this. It's going to be this long section here. So it's going to be the front, the back, and the bottom. So again, it's done all the score lines for you, just need to fold them. And here, just need to poke all of these holes out. Okay, so the easiest way to do this is turn it over and have this down flat, and then fold up the larger section just like that, and then this won't bend about. Okay, so this is what's going to be holding our drawer in place. So this will be our first layer. Now this section here goes at the front, so basically you need to put it down as low as you can towards this bottom line here, but high enough so that it takes into account the curve. So I'm hoping you can see that there's a gap there. So that's where we're going to glue that one down first. Okay, so next up we are going to do the other side. And while the glue is still wet, I'm going to do a little test just to make sure I have it in the right place and that it's standing up straight. So it can be a bit fiddly, but after you've done this a few times it will be better. literally just trying to find the right angle. So upside down is the best. There we go. I'm just going to hold that in place. I'm just going to make sure that my sleigh is still level. It looks like it is. So as you can see, it's a little bit wobbly. Okay, so I'm happy with the placement of that. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. So with this section, we're having these lips pointing upwards again, and we're going to line up the bottom here with the top of that section here, of this line there. So let's get that on first, and the larger, so we have a smaller section here, that's going to be the front, the larger one is going to be the back. So it's going to go on just like that. That is going to be our dry run. So I'm only going to put glue on that section there, just to get that into place. Okay, next I'm going to add glue just to the other side and to this side here, to this flap. Then I'm going to line that up with the back, making sure that it doesn't go outside of that curve. Same for the front as well. There we go, so you should have something that looks like that now. So now we can just glue this section here above that line. It might be easier if we add just glue just along that side there, be a bit less fiddly. And then just line that up. Okay, so now we can just add our last bits of glue. Again, my glue dries clear, so it's going to be invisible once that dries. And there we have our sleigh. Okay, so let's put that aside to dry properly now while we work on the drawer. So this is the drawer that's going to slide in this section just here. So all you've got to do is just fold everything over and then add glue to these little tiny tabs here. And then fold it all together. So this drawer is actually optional. You can actually put this together without adding the bottom section at all. So you have a really good choice there on the versatility of this die set. Okay, and that just slides inside here. There we go, and there you have your drawer. So what you need to do next now is just finish off your sleigh. So if you want to, you can cut an additional one of those. Let's quickly show you. Just add your silver mirror card just to the top section here, and then glue that on just as I've done with this gold one there. And then we also have these lovely round tabs at the back here, so you can use that as your drawer pull, and this is just a lovely little hook there as well. So it's up to you which one you put on there. Right, so that is our finished sleigh. I really love how this has come out, so I just need to add a few more finishing touches like I've done for this one. So to make this gold front here, just cut out the silver mirror card just on this top section, and then glue that on the front. And then on the back here we have some handles and extra detail there as well, so just pop those on, and then that is it, finished. And don't forget, in the die set you also get these bells as well in both mirror, so you get 2 of those as well, so you can go for a more plain look, or you can add it on the top as well. I'd love to see what you guys make with these. I absolutely love this. This is literally one of my favourite die sets that I've created so far, and I really love this one. So thank you very much for joining me today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you again next time.